Welcome, dear viewers, and welcome back to episode 14. I know, episode 14, it's amazing. And tonight have we got a game for you. We have a mighty force of destruction versus a mighty force of death. But more on that shortly. A special mention, as always, to our patrons, our master, as always, Mr. Sean Ricketts, thank you very much. And tonight, for your privilege, he plays tonight. He plays. The master is playing. It's special. I'm excited. Look at the nerds. Look at the nerds. Anyway, he'll also be playing against a young Mr. Luke Garside, who will be commanding the forces of death. But we'll come to those in a minute. We'll be playing the Veins of Gur. Some of you may remember it being called Star Strike, but the Veins of Gur, we'll come to that in a moment in deployment. But for now, let's cut to the players.
Hello, viewers. Tonight we are joined by the Big Nasty, Kragnos himself, the Magicator, the Dragon Destroyer, the End of Empires. He's joined by a quite small Breaker tribe. We have our General Gatebreaker. He has 5 extra wounds and the Amulet of Destiny for a 5-up ward save. We have taken the new battalion, which is featured in our latest White Dwarf, to give me an extra artifact, so I can give this glorious chappy here the Vial of Manticore Venom. And then we have one lonely, sad and quite small Man Crusher to join them, and we'll see how we do.
Good evening. So, today I bring the forces of the Bonereapers and the Lord Nagash himself, facing Kragnos, which is going to be very, very painful, but we go with it. So, I ventured back to the realms of 5th edition and cracked out my square-based Arcan, because I'm changing my list. So we've removed Catacross and inserted Arcan into the list to combo with Nagash's Hand of Dust with the Umbral Spell Portal, meaning I can get a 27-inch Hand of Dust off turn 1, potentially removing key characters from my opponent's army before they even get to move. The general is Nagash himself. It would be rude not to, because I have 2 named characters. There isn't really any relics, there is just flaming weapons on Nagash. Can't take any normal relics, and we bring them as the Crematorians, so when I die I explode on 6s. So I will see how many explosions I can put around the giant's feet for the evening.
Welcome to deployment. Here we are. Let's look at the mighty 4 models for Sean. Here we are. Look at them. 1 giant, 2 giant, cute giant, big bad behemoth. He's got the eyes on the prize. He's looking across. Here we are. Here's Luke's army, all lined up. Mortek Guard looking all lovely, trying to hold on the thin skeletal wall. Nagash hiding behind. Archon, best buddy hiding. We've got lots of arcane. Anybody think this has been set up? Mystical. Damned. Inspiring. So, we're ready to go. Which one of you 2 beautiful gentlemen is going to go first?
I'm going to go first.
Right.
Hope for a Curse of Years on one of the Gargants.
So here we go. Luke's going first. He's hoping for a Curse of Years on the Gargants. Let's see Luke's turn 1.
Hello, yeah, so, my turn 1. To be quite honest, didn't go to plan. Curse of Years from Arcan only did 4 wounds to a Gargant, even through the portal, which, well, it's made me very tentative about the rest of the game. So all that happened really was I advanced these 3 units of Mortek with Ferocious Advance to give me 2 points. Now with it being Veins of Gur, there's no objectives yet, so I'm going to play it conservative and let my opponent come to me.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I too went for Ferocious Advance and congregated all of my Gargants there together in a nice little compact unit to score me a nice and healthy 3 points, because I did it with monsters. Kragnos has made his inevitable move up the table towards the bigger, juicier targets to basically see what turn 2 holds when we start dropping. Dun 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 dun.
Oh. I'm seeing a 1, seeing a 5. So, you join us back in Young Luke's turn 2, and it's not exactly gone to plan. So, tell me the idea.
So, the idea was buff Magnus to all hell. Not Magnus.
Oh dear.
Thousand Suns. Nagash. To all hell. So he's got Finest Hour on him, 2 Mystic Shields, so he's basically negating 3 Rend. He's got Protection and Nagash, we can teleport away at any moment. He's got Flaming Weapons on his sword, so it's a flat 4 damage to rival Kragnos.
All sounding good. Sounds amazing, right?
He Unstoppable advanced, so he was at 3 inches away from Kragnos.
Perfect. All you got to roll is a charge, and anything but a
double 1.
And what happened?
A double 1.
And of course, dear viewers, Bonereapers can't re-roll their charges, so yes, and we can't edit that. And not only that, he also forgot to even go on the objective. So basically, we're up the creek, no paddle, boat, clue, GPS, and
The river's rising.
river's rising fast and he's drowning. And battle tactic.
We bring it down.
Oh, and I think all we lost was your hopes and dreams. But anyway, on Sean's turn 2. This'll be quick.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the turn of Kragnos. First of all, we made the sensible choice, and unlike Luke, we secured our objective. We also moved our other Mega Gargant here, we did some shooting, we went straight into the Mortek, 1 of which selected for the broken ranks. Tasty. Demolished those, did some charge damage, did some more wounds. There's now 5 left in one unit and a full 10 dead of the other. Mr. Kragnos here did his charge into our dear friend Nagash and did 20 mortal wounds on the charge. Nagash unfortunately saved 10 of those and then fled to the corner of a battlefield like the small bony coward he is. Yay for protection of Nagash. So, I think it's time for the turn roll off.
Waiting. A 1.
That's a double turn.
Sorry. Hello. We said the turn of Kragnos would happen, and so we did. We were very clever. We rolled our objectives. 1 fell here on my side, and its opposite fell there on the other side. And Kragnos took a little journey over there. Yeah. So basically, I chose Bring It Down and selected dear old Arkan as a target. And I didn't get the charge I wanted. I wanted to do the big old monster charge on him. I was an inch short. Story of my life. But I got into the Mortek. I did a couple of mortal wounds. Managed to swing round on the pile-in. Bitch slapped Arkan off the board. Did a couple more wounds. At this point, the Gargants just they moved up and just got rid of the other Mortek. The little one did the clever thing and actually moved and got my own back objective. And that was me with my battle tactic. Plus 1 point for doing it with a monster, and 9 for the turn for controlling all 3 objectives. And it's now Luke's turn.
Well, so Nagash healed up to only 4 wounds taken, leaving him on 12. Charged up, attacked Kragnos, thinking he would kill him. Didn't. Kragnos smacked him back, and he didn't like it, so protection of Nagash is taking me over there to take that point off the Giants. Leaving me on 5 points total to 20 of Sean. Don't really think there's a way I can save this anymore with a hefty 4 Mortek on the board and a 4 wound Nagash. So priority for 4th turn. Five and a 2. So it is Sean's choice.
So yeah, we chose Slay the Warlord, and we moved up and we picked up some hefty piece of masonry. We threw it, they both hit, they both wounded, and Nagash has lost his current iteration of his corporeal form. And then Kragnos managed to actually defeat the remaining 4 Mortek. So yeah. I think we'll just go to a conclusion now.
So, conclusion time in that absolutely brutal game. Oh man.
I didn't kill a single model.
Not.
Cumulative, I don't even think I half health the Gargant, even with all the wounds that I did across the board. It was just that diabolical. Curse of Years over 3 turns of casting got like 9 wounds off at a push. Nagash, even though he auto casts arcane bolts, couldn't do anything because the only the closest thing was Kragnos.
Highlights?
I made 1 charge.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, that was about it, really.
Yeah. So killer. Yeah. Do you want to show him on the doll where you touched him?
All of it. I think it was all of it.
Kragnos? Okay.
Yeah, it's the second time I've played Kragnos, and I think he is an absolute beatstick.
Understatement.
Yeah.
There's no other way to put it. He's just an absolute beatstick. He goes into things, he smashes them, and he says no to magic.
I don't think I've seen like your Gatebreakers take like second stage, as it were, rather than centre stage.
Yeah, they're usually carrying the game, and they still did work. I mean, they cleared off 30 Mortek and Nagash.
Yeah. So they did all right, and then the little Dave is still here.
Yeah, usually little Dave dies, but he did his job well. He held that back objective, and he just stood there and was like, "Got this."
He did, but boy, did good. So you came into the game with 4 models. You finished the game with 4 models. The scoreboard is broken because you scored so many points.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it was 57 to 5.
so on that bombshell, folks. We'll see you in another video. And remember, like, share, subscribe, and send sympathy and cards to Luke because he needs them. It's like, we'll join you again. Take care. Bye.